combining volumes. You didn't understand what is the meaning of GhIS law of combining volumes. Those who did science. Now you come to the university, then you begin to take on courses that will help you apply what you have learned from your basic level. So the application is in stages. When you come to the university, you apply what you learned in the SSE. Am I right or wrong? In the same way, when you finish the university, you have to apply your knowledge professionally on the field, right? So that, like all other professions, it is very, very necessary that when you finish your academic certification or qualification, you have to be certified so that you can convert your theoretical knowledge into real action to solve problems. That is what we call professionalism, is knowledge in action. The knowledge that you have acquired. So those who are not learning very well, when it comes to application, you will be found wanting. Seriously. You are not going to see 1 + 1 like you did at the university, but you are going to apply what you learn to solve the problem. Whether you are pursuing quantity surveying course, here I don't know whether they do valuation.
No, it's only quantity surveying.
It's only quantity surveying, very well. Then we are at home. You are applying quantity, the knowledge that you have acquired to solve real life problems. And that makes you a professional. What you have learned, if you are not certified, applying it, there are always shortfalls. That is why you have medical doctors finishing school. They say they have to do housemanship. What do you think they are doing? They are applying the theory that they have learned in school to solve the problem in physical. This one is not book. What you have learned, you have to apply it on human beings. In the same way, if you talk about lawyers, when they also finish school, you think they finish Mokola and jump straight away into the court and they start practicing? No. They have what we call pupillage. You have to go under somebody to train you so that you will be certified to practice the profession. In the same way, the surveying profession is like that. You don't just finish school, the next morning you are calling, I'm a quantity surveyor. No, you are not. Because you'll be found wanting. People attempt to do it. So we are encouraging you that too. When you have finished your course, once you are doing your national service, you can apply to be a trainee. Because it takes 2 years for you to move from the trainee before you can write your professional exams and qualify as a professional quantity surveyor. You don't just do that. You finish school, so you take first your lesson very, very critically, seriously. Don't you pour and pass, because when you become, you want to be a professional, it will follow you. You realize the application will be a challenge. So don't think that your lecturers are worrying you or this one, but no. That is the foundation of your profession. So you need to learn it well. If you are calculating the volumes of a sphere, you know the formula. But in real life, you will see how it pans out when you are asked to calculate the volume of a sphere. Why? Because you are casting a shape in the form of a sphere. Then it comprises of concrete work. It comprises of reinforcement. If you don't know how to compute the volume very well, you cannot even understand how it works out. Because at the end of the day, the shape that will come out, you should be able to imagine it in your mind's eye before you start working on it. When we say the GhIS law, I mentioned it is combining volumes. In concrete design, it's all in volumes. 1 part of cement, 2 parts of what are we doing? It's a combination, and they should be in certain proportion so that you can tell yourself that you have a very quality concrete. You think you are learning, but here we are, they ask you to combine them. So we are here to tell you that, look, be interested in your professional development, Because when you live here, that is what is going to put food on your table, your professional development. Else, you will be in the system like that and be working and be working. You will be found wanting. So we are encouraging you. As you are following us, you can have a lot of information on our website. Ghana Institution of Surveyors, we have a website running. There's so much information. And I know you are tech driven, right? So www.GhIS. Are you writing?
Then, to his right, again, we have the senior vice of the Ghana Institution of Surveyors, Surveyor Kofi Kobo. Our dean has already been introduced. Then I have Surveyor Chrysla Odonko. She's a member of the Governing Council and also representing the women in surveying in Ghana. Then I have to my left, Surveyor Sharon Flora Frimpong. She's also representing the Young Surveyors Network, YSN. So you see that we have virtually everybody here to welcome you. Thank you.
Of the nation to tell us something.
Interesting that I happened to see the reason why I did this program here in this room. It's so weird that after secondary school, I really was not looking forward to doing a program like this, but I was rather interested in economics. And they said there's a program called Quantity Surveying in Economics. All I had was economics. I didn't really know what it involved until I went to meet T-Squares. So I was a bit disappointed when I went to meet T-Squares and whatnot. But that is what connection and then mentorship is about. So I'm trying to tell you the essence of the Young Surveyors Network. The purpose of the society is to instill and build mentorship and create networks even before you move out of university into the working space, right? So it's really important that you already have a society like this. You come together, you share ideas, you brainstorm, and then you bring your problems. Because don't forget, quantity survey as it is now has evolved a lot of times over the period of years. Many activities and then many skills have come along. The essentials have not changed. However, there are a lot of complements that have come along. And if you don't share ideas and find out what your challenges are, you will be struggling as a student. And that is the purpose of having professional members who are relatable to you. So as you have executives who are young surveyors, please feel free to reach out to them with any concerns that you have, whatever interest that you have. If you're interested in interning, if you're interested in having any attachments wherever, this is your opportunity to relate to them, and then they will communicate to the bigger YSN group, and then we'll come together, help support you, and then make the quantity surveying profession more than what you imagine it can be. So congratulations to you very much. And then please, I see very little female in the room here. I don't know if they are somewhere, but the very few ones that are here, I hope you do not drop out of the field and the profession whilst you go on, because it's pretty much male denominated, but it's quite rewarding, and I encourage you to continue.
Your listed is the Central Regional Branch of the Ghana Institution of Surveyors. That is your designation. And if you are the president, the chairman of the regional branch, vice chair, whatever, you say, you mention. Or as a member or chairman or whatever. No, I decided to
as the vice chairman
of the Central Regional Branch
of the Central Regional Branch of the Ghana Institution of Surveyors.
Yeah. Okay. Do hereby solemnly swear that I will faithfully and sincerely perform my duty
as vice chairman.
I again swear not to disclose any information that shall come to my knowledge by virtue of my membership of the Central Regional Branch Executive, except on the express orders of the Governing Council of the Ghana Institute of Surveillance. And I further swear to uphold, preserve, and protect and defend the Constitution and bylaws, rules and regulations of the institution, Ghana Institution of Surveillance. So help me God. What I will do, I will bring them for you.
She has been very active in the 11 years or 14 years.
Please,
She's our mother.
send your.
Go to the website. Go there and download it.
Anybody who wants to pick up a bill, first you get to the state. You divide the estate. People think this. So call a carpenter, and the estimates are all flawed. In most cases, we go and resolve the problems, the fighting they are fighting with the clients. And the client should have come to us, but they think, oh, it's expensive, then they go. If you need 10 bags, Mason can write 3 bags. You buy 3 bags, you can't finish the job, then you can't do master, and so give me another 4 bags. They didn't really give me another, and at the point they cloud your as to whether you are doing something. So what do you want? No, we are advocating that people contact us. We are the ones of shop professionals. When it comes to infrastructure development, we want to build. When it comes to land management, we want land. When it comes to land demarcation, we have conflict with people. We are the professionals that we can help you. You don't not come in. They don't. Why? They think we charge. It's the notion. Because people are not arrested. Lawyers, people claim they are expensive. But you go, because if you don't go, you go to prison. And who want to go to jail? But we don't have such opportunity. For a doctor, you can't afford not to go because you die. You see, the fear thing is not there. But people build and collapse. It kills people, but they are still going to use the wrong people to build. We don't learn because there is not immediate danger that the person will see and feel.
Is it that you are not making the group or the association that popular or that's known?
It is known, but people decide not to use because of the paying the fees. Because when you see me as a professional, I'll charge you the fees. Oh, I can see a mason, you can tell me the mason will steal me.
Okay. Yes.
Thank you. So that,
You are what?
come on.